Hello there, my name is Jordan Leroy Hansen, also known as LevDev, and to get a quick video out for Thursday, since, like I said, starting work week this week, I decided to introduce you guys and play a quick game of kind of the Mech Control deck, as I was preluding to in the early video. This is kind of the deck I was actually able to use to get to rank 15. I'm going to see if I can try to get higher with it. I might need to change my deck a little bit or such, but overall, this is the Mechy deck. You can probably guess what it is. Excuse me there. It's a mech warrior deck, so what it does is it uses the pretty much all the good mech cards that warrior got, such as Eternium Rover, Omega Assembler, Dynomatic, Weapons Project, great card, and even along the lines of Giggling Inventor, pretty much as a one of in almost every deck that's probably going to be in the history of this expansion. Seriously, this card is becoming the new Azure Drake that people put in as either one or two of. Also, Rusty Recycler, Zilliats, and of course, to top it all off, Dr. Boom Mad Genius, which I have golden, which is... Anyway, besides that though, it's just kind of your standard control deck. Pretty much there are cards in here like Shield Slam, since you will get enough early game shield synergy with stuff like Eternium Rover and such, and your hero power. Cornet Sentry was one that I tilted my head sideways. This was a recent update, but it actually synergizes well with Dry Whisker Armor, especially if you're going against a very zoo-centric meta, which at the moment it kind of is. Like, there are times where you go against the anti-meta deck or anti-combo deck, but overall this just actually is a very fun Sentry. One thing I might change right off the bat is actually there's a recommendation to put Azleen a Soul Thief in there, since that's kind of the main reason why this combo went off. Because since they're both battle cries, it's you pretty much help you to help counter against the kind of bursty damage synergy that Shutterwalk Shaman has. In my defense, though, for not having it originally in the deck is I don't really see it as much as people pointed out to me. So I haven't seen it from rank 20 to rank 15, so... Maybe I'll see it now more when I get to rank 15, so maybe I should make that adjustment. But nevertheless, we'll continue on. There's also cards like Warpath, which really great against Zoo decks. I mean, this card is just pretty much the main thing to keep me surviving against Zoo, with the fact you can repeat it and such. Weapons Project, yet again, good against Zoo cards, but it's also good against combo decks like Malgos Druid and such. Just the armor gain helps synergize with Shield Slam, and also synergizes with Harrison Jones as well for late game if I want card draw. Acolyte Pain, another draw engine. Workless Fury, I might cut out. I still like this as a one of in the deck because it does help us as an early game board wipe if I don't have that much shield up. I might cut it out for the Azalina though. It's a thought. I'm thinking of that right off the bat. That's its shield block, which essential. Just cycle through your deck, gain more armor. Brawl is necessary in this meta, especially synergizes Dynomatic and Brawl, just pretty much my board clears in the deck. Then there is Harrison Jones, as we mentioned. And from what I take, my opinion on Dr. Boom is not bad card for... It's actually a really good card, but I learned that you more want to play him in control decks because then you have a hand, because he's more of a complementary hero in the sense that if you play a card along with his hero power, it's a lot more synergistic. Like, trying to top deck this with an empty hand and relying on the variance of the hero power... Yeah, you're going to have a bad day, let me put it like that. I had many bad days. Like, yeah, you're going to get that one rare moment where top decking this at an empty hand gives you the one hero power you need. But that doesn't happen as often as frequently. I really like him in hand-intensive warrior decks rather than low hand-intensive warrior decks. Like, as many people... Like, this is one of the weird ones where if I was playing a mech zoo deck, I would never play this card. Yeah, it generates mechs. Yes, it has a fun variety of hero powers. But the thing is, in zoo decks, you're emptying your hand out real quick. And this is just a really, really bad top deck. Great card, though, but great only in control decks, in my personal opinion. Also, speaking of which, almost one card I almost forgot. To help restock us and keep us have a frequent hand is also, well, Dead Man's Hand. Pretty much self-explanatory. It's also actually a nice combo against the Togwaggle, Druid, Dream Petal Force combo, because once they if you have one copy of this in hand and then you shuffle a copy of the card that generates from Keen Togwaggle to help switch your deck back, you can actually, as long as the opponent automatically from a place it automatically to switch back to your deck for the sake of the combo, you can actually have a chance to actually draw Keen Togwaggle's card from your deck back and actually get back your deck. I wish I had that on footage. That is one I really wish I had on footage, but nevertheless. So I think one edit I'm going to make right off the bat now is Reckless Flurry. I love the card still, but I really hear people saying that I should put Azalina Soul Thief in this style of deck. So let's give it a shot. Nevertheless, we'll play one, maybe two quick games, depending on the length of the games. So let us play some Mech Control at rank 15. Bada boop, bada boo! Play Hearthstone on phone, tablet, and computer. Use the same card collection on all three. And boy, is that convenient. Especially when I need to have a break from work. Okay, let us play a quick game of Hearthstone. I'll keep this. This is tempting to keep, just in case this is Tempo Rogue. Dynamag still might just get the job done. I think I'm going to get this to see if I can get like a 4 or 2 drop. Well, you could say in some instances this is going to be our 6 drop. But not a bad hand overall. We got a 1 drop. We could technically put this on 2 if it's absolutely necessary. Oh, wait. This is kind of the impulsive Timmy and me doing this, but okay, now we got that out of my system. Let's see, what is he playing? Cooper07. My little puppy's named Cooper. Well, Cooper with a C, not with a K, but, well. Let's play the little rover dude. One moment. One thing living in Kansas. Allergies this year is bleh. So we're playing against... We're probably playing against Temple Mage, since they're the ones that like to play Primordial Glyph a lot, but I could also see it in, like, Luna Pocket Mage if they want to get an early Luna Pocket Galaxy. We can go slow. Now, some people might wonder why I didn't hold that for, like, say, if he or she's playing, like, a Luneth or something. Honestly, unless this is the Luna's Pocket Galaxy deck, I don't really mind if they burn themselves with a Luneth with this card. Because, yeah, what they're going to do is give me more armor. They're going to use their hero power. And they don't play a 1-drop? Fine. Now, probably that's me being cocky, and then if we go into the words of Jaraxxus, my arrogance is going to be my undoing. But hey, we'll find out if that's the case. So, Elemental Combo Mage? Huh. Okay. Well, first things first, we're going to get a card draw out of him. Then we'll play the second one. We'll pin this down because we don't want him to get more armor. Allergies, I swear. A funny combo we might be able to do is, let's see, what if we did Dinomatic? let's think about this. Dynomatic. That'll make us draw 5 cards. Can we do that? We play that. We play Dynomatic. Yeah, then we can just Shield Slam. I wouldn't recommend this right off the bat, but this is more for experimenting purposes, so... That's actually was pretty decent. In that case, I think I'm just going to save this. I'll save Shield Slam for a more intimidating threat. Okay, he's doing some set of shenanigans. Okay, yeah, this is the Luna's Pocket Galaxy deck. You usually don't see someone playing that. Hang on a minute. I wonder. Well, let's first make this into a very intimidating robot. What I think I might do, and might be suicidal, or no, not suicidal, I don't really want to use that term. This might be really silly to do, but I'm tempted to actually play as Lena Soul Thief. Because if he's doing what I'm thinking he's doing, it might be more beneficial to steal the stuff from his hand, but then we just drew an Omega Assembly, and I'm kind of changing my mind. Well, he has 6 cards. We're going to have 7 cards. I don't know. You know what? Let's actually see what he's doing. Because if he has a Luna's Pocket Galaxy deck, having all my stuff cost 1 mana is actually kind of tempting. So... Plus, I'm also doing this because if we play any other minions, I think it's just going to be copied or such. So, let's just do this for funny video viewing. So, yeah, he's playing a combo deck of some sort. We won't play our Sorcerer's Apprentice just yet. He's probably trying to go for the infinite combo deck where it's Sorcerer's Apprentice, yada 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 yada. So we can actually try to play around that. In theory. No, I don't really want to... Well, like I said, best to play this card when you have a good hand, so... I could also wait turn 9. I don't really want a Sheep of 1... But it does cost 0 mana. And I know that I don't have any way to hand hate out anything, so there's an argument that might just be the best play. That's a hard one. Okay, so we know the cards he have in his hand is the 2 Sorcerer's Apprentice, Frost Nova, and the reduced Polymorph. I think the best play is to do this. Hey, we fished out a counterspell, so that means our Blizzard and Freeze our enemies are going to be a lot more effective. So then our best play then is just playing Dr. 7. Okay. This does scream to me the Echoing Truth, then playing all your combo pieces to do a bunch of burn damage. Which, if that's the case, our best approach to this is just to, well... We'll play this. That way, we should be able to do just this. And hero power, because I think that's going to be our main strategy now. We need to generate a ton of armor, so when he tries to go off with the combo, in theory, it would take him too much time to actually activate the combo, and hopefully we survive the inevitable burst damage that he's going to try to do. That's in theory. In execution, I don't know. Okay. Well, we got one of our dead man's hand. Oh wait, it costs 1 mana because that. Nice. But I don't really want to... Do we have any way to kill this? If we do this, that's free damage. Nah. We'll just play this for... boop, 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 and pass the turn. But yeah, pretty much our main power is going to be generate a ton of armor for when he ever tries to go off with his, pretty much Soul Apprentice, Echoing Truth, or not Echoing Truth, the one where you copy a minion, so he could get 4 Sorcerer's Apprentice, and then probably just play the one classic legendary minion that I'm having a brain fart on the name of, and then Fireball, 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 Fireball. Yeah, this is kind of where we're going to go slow. It's just generate armor, and then hope we have enough armor to not die from the burst combo. It would be nice if we draw a Brawl at the very least to save for when he tries to go off with that combo, so then we can Brawl. Well, that's not a bad play. I think he still has a Blizzard in hand, if my recollection is correct. I'm not sure if he played it already. Still, yeah. Welcome to the Azure Drake of pretty much for Hearthstone for the Nets. Whenever this card gets nerfed, if it gets nerfed, I don't think it will get nerfed though. I think this card is actually, the more I play with it, yeah, everybody's playing the card. Don't get me wrong, but the factor that it's just so much of a good hard, pretty much response against, well, let's name a few decks. Pretty much any deck that tries to rely on burst combos of damage with high attack minions. This is just a great defensive option. Well, first things first, we're not letting that survive because we need to make it where his damage is very minimum. Hang on a minute. Yeah, we could just play this to make it not... But I think that's actually the better option. Also, one thing I like about Dead Man's Hand in this deck is when you have card power adding powers like that when we played previously and stuff like Omega Assembly, sometimes it's better just to... There's some instances, depending on the pace of the game, where it's best to shuffle in the Omega Assembly than shuffling in what you get from Omega Assembly. Oi! There we go. We have the Brawl in hand. So, we're going to save this for when he tries to go off with the combo. I believe is the best play we can do. We could probably play Weapons Project now, along with this to get more armor, but I think I will save it for the moment. Oh, dag! Ah, okay. Well played on that one. I had to admit, I always forget Skulking Geist is a card. Well, that feels bad. But still, it's a good counter against our deck, so, hey. More power to him playing that card. Okay. This is weird because we're at kind of the point where we're more reactive with this deck. We're not trying to go totally active. We know he's trying to do the combo. Mostly we're trying to find ways to either A, generate shield, or B, wait till he tries to get away with the combo with pretty much trying to either eliminate his board presence minimally. Okay. I think we can... Weirdly enough... Okay, this is a weird play. I'm going to admit that right off the bat. But the way I look at that, it's get rid of a presence that's going to hurt us for a lot of damage and just gain more armor. Because if this is the combo deck that I think it is, well, the more armor we have, the more time it will take him to try to activate the combo. Hang on one moment. Sorry about that. That's my little puppy. Oh, well, this is my big puppy. Hey, Cash. Having dogs. Best thing in the world, but also can be pretty much challenging at the same time. Do I want to shuffle two copy of Brawls? I definitely want to shuffle a reference project. Sorcerer's Apprentice is a maybe. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it like this. Take this out of the deck. That way I can shuffle those into the deck. And then I can play Weapons Project without sweat. Like I said, our main point here is just to generate more armor to hopefully counter against the burst combo. That's really our only choice now, since we don't really have any very specific hand-hatey moments of this. Which actually explains the Witchwood Piper a lot more now, because you draw your Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yeah, that actually makes sense. So yeah, he's definitely a control deck. So he did that, then he did this. And this is why we like Weapons Project. I'm going to do some card drawing, thank you. I think we have more brawls than we absolutely need. We will do some damage to this little guy. And then... Do we? Nah, I think we go on the defensive here. So, he should be at the point where he tries to get away with the combo. He should be getting... And the best part is if he tries to do it this turn, we do have Kaboom, so... And Brawl, so... So yeah, he's going to go on the defensive again. Interesting. I can't remember if this deck runs as the dragon. Oh, speaking of a puppy, one moment. Hey there, little buddy. Well, I guess this is a first. Meet Cooper. This is my little puppy. Okay. I can agree with Dr. Boom there. Okay, I think now we can waste one of our brawls. Oh, I love you, little one. I love you. And as weird as this sounds, just follow me on this. Because now what he's trying to do is he's going to try to go off with the combo. Which is 3, 2, 1. Okay. We'll discover a mech. Yeah, that one's good. And then we'll play this to complicate the board state. Hey there, little boy. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. Here we go. You. Someday I'll be just like you. They'll be just like you. Then the molten reflect. It's molten reflection. That was the name of the spell. And now all we have to see is if we can win by the timer. Can we win by the timer? Let's find out. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we can. We'll figure it out. That was not a good idea. I know the temptation of the trolling aspect of that, but trying to duplicate the animations of both of these will cost him time. He still might be able to get away with this. This is scary, Cooper. This is scary. Can he get away with this? He's definitely going to hit us for a lot. Honestly, his mistake was doing the duplication animation here. But he still might be able to get away with this. Yeah, he got away with it. Well played. Aww. I love you. So, yeah. Welcome to rank 15, I guess. I think then we gotta cut it from here. Say hello to Puppy. And I hope you all have a lovely day. This is LevDev, signing out.